Pioneers, Dr. Nicholas Kokkalis just had another big update for you guys. I can't play the complete video for you course, this is copyrighted. So I will drop the link in the description of the video so that you can go ahead to watch the complete video. A lot was discourse with him about the Pi Network project, and he gives a lot of answers. There are also some important things that you need to know about the Pi Network, all as discourse in the video. And also the date of the launch of the Pi, all have discoursed in the video.
Utility token. We're targeting actually everyday people. Actually, one of the mission of Pi is making cryptocurrency and blockchain technology as accessible as possible. And accessibility includes that how can we minimize the barrier to entry. Barrier to entry includes financial barrier to entry, which is referring to the investment part. That's part of the reason why Bitcoin is hard to enter later. Because it's so high, it requires a lot of money to enter for many ordinary people. Another aspect of barrier is technical barrier. That's why we make it easy to mine, and we make it most accessible in current day through a phone.
So please watch the video so you will understand it better. And also the value of Pi Mainnet has been Pioneer's dream. And we've all been waiting for core team to bring the Pi to the Mainnet for the past 3 to 4 years so that we can all trade it. But today, we'll be telling you the main reason why Mainnet is still delayed, and when exactly the Mainnet is going to launch. So keep watching as we keep you updated on Pi Network. Before we get into further, please support my channel by liking and subscribing to my channel, so you won't miss out more update on Pi Network. Without further ado, let's move on. Pi Network team has released an update on the progress of KYC and explained what we pioneers might expect since the team's major update. I don't know if we pioneers can remember that the team's major update was in July 2022, but I just want to drop this to get an accurate reading on how pioneers feel about the delisting issue we discussed in our previous video. The expansion of the ecosystem and the adoption of KYC are two of Pi's top objectives for the year 2023, according to the blog, Network's General Priorities, which became their next significant update as of December last year. Your extreme patience is required as the team works with its billion members spread out across the globe to improve not only KYC but Pi Network itself for us. With the help of improved automation, my network team can quickly verify the identities of billions of pioneers, and as we all know, Pi Group's primary goal is to assist users who are currently experiencing difficulties. As much as I would for the Pi network to continue to run on a closed mainnet after the KYC procedure, it won't be a big deal if it switches to an open mainnet as well, although it is being delayed for a good reason. The KYC procedure is the main obstacle preventing Pi Network from revealing the date of the main network launch. To put it simply, the KYC procedure is being delayed in order to filter out scammers, which is stated in quotes in the blog post. The KYC work is not only about scaling and allowing for more users. The Know Your Customer KYC update will not only improve but also extend the existing method while also making it easier to use for end customers. In addition, the team is working to remove the roadblocks that have prevented real pioneers in different countries and regions from passing KYC as accurately and safely as possible while preventing as many fake accounts as possible. The fact that any transaction taking place on the Pi network, including those involving your coin and other coins, is secure. The completion of the KYC procedure is one of the requirements for entry into the Pi mainnet. In this way, the Pi network team has identified 3 main areas of focus for the growth of KYC, which are improving the Know Your Customer app. 2. Encourage communication between consumers of your service and those who are experiencing KYC. 3. We are all excitedly expecting the announcement of the mainnet launch as the growing number of Pi users calls for a more robust and swift to Know Your Customer effort. Just thinking about all the sweet things is so difficult for me. If you want to help the Pi network grow so that it can reach millions of users, make sure you are subscribed and have alerts turned on. By doing so, you will be able to stay up to date with all of the latest Pi network news and developments. Many users have been waiting for the official mainnet to launch since December 2021, but delays have kept them waiting. The Pi core team published a significant blog post in March 2022 updating the community and outlining the mainnet progress after the launch of the contained mainnet in December. According to this blog post, The Pi network has accumulated over 35 million users through organic growth for more than 3 years since December 2021. When do you think the Pi technology will be ready? The core team was asked in their most recent interview. According to my prediction, after this month, many pioneers will keep moving on. In the past 6 months, fewer people have joined the project, and things will get worse if we don't enter the open mainnet by March 14th, he continued. Without finance, many initiatives find it difficult to collect donations, acquire support, and build communities because Pi has no value while the main network is down. Financial exchanges are not allowed, and it is another problem that many projects face. Who are giving up? As stated in his tweet, take into account the 3-year voyage in the past. We've made great progress. One thing to remember is that Pi Network is a company that raised all of its own money through bootstrapping. All connect the tale of a startup business with a revolutionary idea. Despite having millions of members and making false promises about real-world utility, many projects and users are still stressed out by the ongoing delays. You can read the detailed tweet by visiting his Twitter account. The Pi Network team may address community concerns with another important update. If you genuinely believe in this initiative, please write Pi Network to the moon. Given that Nicholas is a committed computer scientist with knowledge of distributed systems, a forerunner to a key blockchain component, and that I am a fan of social science, we worked together on a number of research projects looking at how to build computer systems that scale and are simple for humans to use. During the second half of my PhD in human-computer interaction while we were both at Stanford, there is a significant problem in the industry where there is a lot of technology but no adequate social network to enable the development of decentralized applications that allow a typical required process like user iterations. So this combines our enthusiasm for social media and our interest in decentralized applications. Could you basically walk us through what a user would expect if they downloaded the Pi Network application so that it qualifies as a form of digital money? Computing human-computer interaction, distributed systems, and establishing a sizable human movement. We construct the Pi Network here. How is the Pi Network, if you will? It is both a social network and a digital currency people could interact with. It also functions as a gateway into the Pi ecosystem where you can browse and use other services because you may mine it directly on a mobile device as part of the mining process, contributing to the consensus mechanism. What are some of the popular applications you have seen people develop for the Pi Network? Before we can use the Pi cryptocurrency, we must first migrate our social network to the blockchain of our primary networks, which is a necessary first step. People can also utilize cryptocurrency Pi to pay to have their IDs validated so they can move to the main net. And this is a highly strong utility since real human labor that generates beneficial work is known as KYC. The core team is surely making every effort to guarantee that the main net occurs as soon as possible. Thus they require the pioneers' full cooperation in letting them to hear the entire interview. Please use the space provided to leave any questions or comments. We would love to hear from you in the comments box below, and we will do our best to answer any questions you may have. Don't forget to add a comment on Pi Network to the moon for the latest Pi Network news and information. Updates. Do not forget to turn on alerts and follow our channel. We anticipate that the core team will create additional excellent initiatives that will benefit the Pi Network community as a whole as we wait to see you in our next video, and thank you for watching.